So friends, in today's video, I'm going to tell you some very important things that are necessary for successful air layering. Let's take a look at this air layering first and understand why this one has failed. As you can see, this air layering is completely damaged. It's about 5 months old now. And look here, new branches have grown from the lower part of this plant. First of all, I'll cut these extra branches one by one, because these branches are actually harmful for the plant. Cutting these branches is very important. They can bring a lot of diseases into the plant, so removing them is necessary. So now I've cut the lower branches. Next, I'll trim the upper ones as well. It's always important to remove unwanted branches from the lower part of the plant because they can weaken it. Now, let's cut open this air layer and see exactly what went wrong. If you look closely, you'll notice that the soil inside, the organic compost I used, has completely dried up. Even though it's been here for 5 months, it didn't develop any roots, so naturally, it dried out. Now, let's understand why this branch failed to produce roots. Let me tell you, whenever you try to do air layering on an orange branch, it usually doesn't succeed. This was an experiment I did to check if air layering can work on orange branches, but it doesn't. Air layering in citrus plants is generally successful only on lemon branches, not on orange ones. So this one didn't work. But now I'm going to show you a method of air layering that's gone viral recently, and once you see it, you'll love it. Look at this branch. We're going to perform air layering on it. Not on the upper one, but on this lower branch, because it's mature enough for air layering. The upper branch wasn't mature enough. So make sure you watch this entire method carefully. Once you do, you'll fully understand how to perform perfect air layering. This technique is becoming very popular these days, so I decided to make this video for you as well. First of all, you have to cut off all the small vertical branches. Even these tiny side shoots, remove them too. Now, gently remove all the leaves from the branch. This is the right way to prepare it. Now we'll apply some rooting hormone and a fungicide to help it grow roots. Before that, I'll lightly scrape the surface here so that roots can sprout from multiple points. I've gently scraped it. Now our branch is completely ready for air layering. This branch is from a lemon plant. First, I'll sprinkle some water on it. Next, I'll apply turmeric powder. Turmeric helps prevent fungal infections. Then, I'll use aloe vera, which is a natural rooting hormone. Applying aloe vera helps roots grow faster. Right now it's October, and this is actually a good month for air layering on lemon plants. The success rate is quite high. Now I've brought a disposable transparent cup for the layering. We'll cut it in such a way that the branch fits perfectly inside it, and then we'll fill it with soil. It's important that the cup is transparent so we can easily monitor root growth later. So, I'm cutting a circular opening in the cup so that the branch can pass through it snugly. Now, I'll fix the branch into the opening like this. See, it fits nicely. Make sure it's tight enough that soil can settle properly inside. Next, I'll prepare the soil mix. I'm using organic compost mixed with coco peat. Before adding the soil, I'll place a little cotton or moss at the bottom to stop the soil from falling out and to control airflow. Now, I'm filling the cup with the soil mixture. Press it gently so there are no air gaps. Keep adding and pressing the soil until it's fully packed. Once it's filled, it's time to add water. Pour enough to soak the entire soil. You can water it again after 2 to 3 days if needed, especially if the soil dries quickly due to exposure. Now, I'm pouring water carefully to make sure moisture reaches every part inside. You can see the moisture traveling down. Keep watering until the entire mixture is evenly damp. Only then will your air layering have a good chance to succeed. It's a very easy method. You just need to follow it properly. Now, the water has been absorbed and our air layering is complete. You can see it's nicely moist. This air layering will be fully ready within about 2 months. Now, let me show you one of my successful air layerings. Here, look at this. I did this on a wild mulberry plant about 4 months ago. Let's see whether it was successful or not. First, I'll trim off the extra branches so it's easier to remove the layered section. Now I'm trimming the extra leaves and branches. A lot of new shoots have grown since I did this air layering. This one is quite old. For this air layering, I had also used aloe vera, and I even recorded a short video of the process. If I haven't deleted it, I'll include that short clip here so you can see how I did the layering. In that air layering, I used a mixture of organic compost and soil. Before cutting the branch, I'm watering it a little so that the roots don't get exposed to air and dry out too quickly. Now let's cut it carefully. Here's my cutter and saw. This piece isn't needed, so I'll remove it. Now I'll pour a little water again so the roots stay moist. Let's make a smooth cut, nice and clean. And there we go. The air layer has been cut off successfully. Just look at these roots. They've developed beautifully. Now this plant is ready for transplanting. But before planting, let me tell you a few important precautions. Whenever you separate an air layer, you must prune it properly. Don't leave too many branches. Prune them first. I've left 2 to 3 small shoots and cut the rest off. This pruning is very important for the plant's healthy growth. Now that I've removed the excess branches, the plant is ready for potting. Our plant is now established and ready to grow. Let's also trim these lower sprouts. Basically, this plant can be trained as a bonsai. Once it starts sprouting new growth, we can even graft a good variety onto it. For now, we'll let it grow slowly and normally, just enough to strengthen it. Look at these roots. They've grown perfectly. Thick and healthy roots all around. Really impressive for mulberry. Now what we'll do next is plant it in a small pot instead of directly in the ground. Since we're preparing it for bonsai, we'll start with a small container and later shift it to a permanent one after it grows a bit. Before planting, I'll apply some turmeric powder. It's a natural antifungal and antibacterial agent. Sprinkle it gently over the roots so it spreads evenly and prevents fungal infection. Now, the turmeric has been applied properly. Now that the roots are treated, let's fill the pot. I'm using normal garden soil. Place the plant carefully and fill the pot completely. Press the soil gently to remove any air gaps. Add a bit more soil and press again so it stays firm. Now our mulberry plant is properly planted and will start growing in a few days. Once the season is right, we'll perform grafting on it to grow a premium variety. Finally, I'll water it thoroughly. Everything I've explained in this video, please keep these points in mind for your next fruit tree air layering. So, how did you find this video? Tell me what topic I should cover next. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.